showing the way I do it. If you don't like it, go make your own fucking video.
To get everything I wanted in this lifetime, I had to put my beliefs on the front line. And every song that I sing, it's always been you and me. Tell my baby it'll be another late night. I never work 8 hours out.
Alright, so I have been planting wheat all day today. We had a truckload come. I had unloaded it, washed the sprayer. We haven't winterized it, but I did wash it. I had to pick Miss Eastern Shore Farmer up. She had to take her vehicle to get serviced and then get a windshield put in it because she got a stone chip. And then I got on the tractor and I've been planting and planting. We're in a bunch of small fields, as you can see in the background, just small fields, a lot of turning around, so I didn't really want to hold the phone up and try to turn and pick up. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm in a bigger field now. It's 5:18, so I figured I'd start making another video. So that's all that's been pretty much going on. We did go out on the boat yesterday. I planted till I think 1:30, and then she contacted me. I was planting at her house. She said she wanted to go out in the boat. It was nice. It was actually hot, really hot. And so she wanted to go out in the boat. So we ended up going out in the boat. Went down to Pocomoke to Dockside. Got like a early dinner, late lunch, and so it was nice. And then I came back and I drilled. I had emptied the seed tender and filled the drill up, and I drilled till, I don't know, 9 o'clock last night. Got the drill empty. I still had like 5-6 acres that I had to finish up at my farm, and so the nutrient brought wheat today. We got that done, unloaded, filled the tender up. So I've been drilling all day today. This is like a 12-13 acre field that I got left, so we're gonna get this done. It's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. And being it's a new drill, I didn't have anybody help me set it up, obviously, as you know. So I did it on my own. I guess I did it right. So we have planted 204 acres out of, I think we're gonna do 700, 750, somewhere around there. So we're gonna get this done, let the rain come through, give it however many days that it comes up, make sure I did everything right. You know, I've walked behind it, looked at it, dug it up, thought I've done everything right so far, but me being new to this drill, I don't know if I didn't set something up right or if I didn't do something right. You know, that's what I was counting on to. Look, there's Wheezy. Hey, Wheezy. That's what I was counting on the John Deere guy to, you know, once we got it set, to show me what I needed to do or what I didn't do. But because that didn't happen, I'm learning as I go on my own. So, and it's not like a regular mechanical drill, you know, it's an air drill. Everything runs through the computer. You know, the fan speed. Like I said, I've watched YouTube. It told me what to set it at for wheat, stuff like that. But who knows if I've done it right. So 200 acres, let's see. Let's hope, I mean, the wheat's going somewhere. So, and I've dug it up on all the roads, so it looks like I'm doing right. So let's hope that I do. That I am, or whatever I want to say. Let's hope it's right. So we'll see in a couple days, you know, if I did it right or not. And then if we do it right, plus we want our wheat spread out. We had a problem 2 years ago where we planted everything right away, and then when the wheat started hitting in late April, May, I want to say, we had a frost come through, and it really hurt our wheat bad because it was all planted pretty much the same time. So what we're going to do this year is spread it out, plant this, maybe let it come up, see how it does, then wait another week or two, and then start planting again. My brother's on the turbo till. He's turbo tilling the rest of our wheat ground up. So we want it spread out anyway. We do get insurance on it, and that helped us in our bad year. This year we had really good wheat, but the year before last, the frost hurt us. But man, it's a good thing we had the crop insurance, because man, it took care of us big time. You always get crop insurance. We get hurricane insurance because we're on the eastern shore of Maryland. We've had hurricanes, but never really damaged our crops. It was always, later. But it seems like North Carolina always stops the hurricanes when they come up that coast because it sticks out. But it could be one that, comes across that might get us one time. So we always keep insurance on everything. Hurricane insurance, everything. It's a little price you pay to get just that added, security. But everything seems to be working, just drilling, so not much else going on right now. So if it rains, we'll have a couple of days to video some other things. I do want to show you guys the beans after corn. I mean, a lot of pods are really looking good, really looking good. Very impressed with them. The John Deere agronomist came up. He wanted to see what they look like. I had Brian from John Deere call me today. I was out. That was when I was starting to plant wheat. He looked at them, so I didn't really get to walk the fields and talk to him. But Brian from John Deere, he does all the computer work. He called me today and said he heard that the beans look really good after corn, so they do look good. So let's just hope I hope we can go this whole month without a frost. If we can make it 3/4 of this month without a frost, we're gonna be good to go. So, I mean, they got a lot of pods on them. It's just the beans got to get completely made. So, let's just count on that much anyway. So, it is Monday, and I don't know, 8 more acres, and I'll be done for today. So, my brother is doing one big field. I might go ahead and plant that tonight just to be caught up with the turbo till, and then let it rain and be done. So, but that'll take me 3 or 4 hours. It's a pretty big field, so if I do that, I'm gonna go fill up and let the seed tender down the street. I'm gonna go fill up, and then I might hit that. I probably won't get done till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that at night. So that might be what happens. So see you later. All right. So once again, this is why you don't buy Great Plains. We just put 2 new bearings on here. It seems like the bearings that come with them that aren't the seal bearings are the screwed up bearings. So we're putting all seal bearings on them now. All right, good morning. It's Thursday, and I am out here walking the wheat that I planted, seeing if I got anything sprouting. And I do a little bit. Residue is a little thick. I wish we had actually turboed this farm, but I think it's all going to push through. That drill did pretty good, it seemed like. So let's see what it looks like so far. Just check this other field over here. I got some pushing through. This here was the first field that I did plant. So see some just starting to push through here. It's supposed to be nice and hot today, so we had some rain. You can see here some pushing through right there. So you can see it all in the rows right here. Problem is there's some residue here. We didn't turbo this farm, we no-tilled it, see how it would do. I think once it pops out of the ground and starts pushing through this residue, we'll start seeing it a lot better. We planted, I think I did 220 acres, and then we stopped. Wanted to get some in a little early. We like spread it out because one year we had a late frost when it was hidden and messed it up. So we're gonna plant some and then, wait a little bit and plant some more. This was basically, I think 220 acres is what we did. Get some ground done and get the drill set. So It's supposed to be warm today, next couple days. I think we're supposed to get rain Saturday and Sunday, just a slight chance. So I figure next couple days you'll see it all poking through pretty good, and that'll give me an idea of what the drill's doing, if I got it right. You know, like I said, I didn't have anybody here help me to. John Deere never showed up, so I kind of did it myself. You know, and that's just thinking you did it right. So once we start seeing it, seeing the rows and the population I had it set at, see if it's all good. I did cut it back a little teeny bit because it's, when we did it on paper, figured out what I did and what we were using, I was a little high. Of course, we wanted to plant it a little bit thicker than what we normally do. So, but we cut it back a slight pinch. So we're gonna look at this farm and then the other fields that I cut it back on, and can kind of compare them, see what we think, which one we think is gonna work best for us. And then I can continue to just keep right on rolling from there. Go back and look at some of these enlist beans. All right, here's some enlist beans, 4.6s. And they are thick and tall. I mean, they're full of pods all the way up and down them. 15-inch rows. This is the first year that we planted enlist beans. So, as you can see, they're getting ready. You got some green, just a hint of green in them. So, I figure by the end of next week, these will be ready. But I think that the Plenish beans across town are going to be ready first. So we'll probably, even though these right here are the ones that I planted first, I mean, but they're good tall beans. Look at that. Get ground level here, and they're full all the way across. I mean, it's crazy. This is the first year that we did the Plenish, or I mean the first year we did the enlist beans. So, but I'm impressed with them, and I was really impressed with spraying them because we did have some Palmer. The reason why we did it in this farm right here is because we had some Palmer that came in last year in the backfield. How it got there, I don't know. It could have been the, you know, chicken manure, whatever. We got it somehow. But I tell you, these enlist beans, when you spray enlist on it, and you can spray Liberty on them also. And I tell you, man, when we had some Palmer coming in them at first, when they were young, and I hit them with that, I think I hit them, I had a little bit of Liberty for this field left in the tank from spraying corn, and I hit it, and man, it really took that Palmer out. And then I came back with enlist. I let them get up a little bit taller, and I just hit everything with enlist in, even what I had hit with a little bit of Liberty. And I mean, it smoked everything. I don't care what kind of weed it was. It just smoked it. And you can look across them fields now and you can't see a weed, you know, no weed. You know, and before, like that backfield, I tell you, we had tons of Palmer back there. It was just ridiculous. We had to do something about it. We were planting Plenish, but Plenish doesn't have an enlist bean yet. And Roundup, as you know, doesn't kill Palmer. But man, we smoked it with this enlist. And that's really impressive. Now they're saying in 2022, I think 2023, that Plenish will be enlist beans. You know, who knows if that's true, if they're going to do it or not. They're talking about they're still trying to get enough seed together to, you know, to sell it. They're trying to grow them. They told me they grow them here. Once they harvest them here, they take them to I think it's Venezuela or Bermuda, replant them, grow them there because the growing season is a lot better, and then they harvest them there, and then by the time they get done harvesting them there, they bring them back here and you know, replant them, and that's how they're trying to get enough beans together for retail. So I don't know, I'd rather do Plenish enlist because you get paid more for the Plenish, but you know, as far as weed control, you can't beat an enlist bean. So, and they look good. I mean, they look damn good. I was really impressed with how they look. So anyway, All right, so we did get the turbo till fixed yesterday. And let's see, where's the old bearings at? These are here, the old bearings that come on it. They're just a housing with a bearing in it. That's where we keep having problems, is with the old bearings. Keep going bad. Now, you pretty much just, this is a 2-section right here, and you put the new bearing in. That's where we're having the problems at, is with the old bearing, old style bearings that's in it is what's going bad. And the new style bearings that we put in are these. It's all one housing. It's all built together. And this whole thing right here is one whole unit with the sealed bearing inside. So you just drop the other one down, and you got to take everything apart, pull it out, and then you slide this whole thing on, and it's bolted so the bolts line right back up to go back in it. So that's, we're doing good with these style. The old style, once we get her pretty much redone with the new style, I doubt we'll have problems anymore. It's just, as you can see, we did put new ones on that one yesterday too, but there's still old ones on her. So when they go bad, we're hoping they last. We probably get one more year out of these blades, and then we're gonna have to rebuild her. And when we rebuild her, we'll just put the whole new style on her. But I mean, she works damn good with the fingers and the rollers, and you can put her on constant down pressure, and damn, she won't level some ground, I tell you. I mean, they work great. It's just Great Plains has always been an issue with bearings. Our drill was a nightmare with the bearings also, but anything Great Plains you have problems with until you update what they put in them. So, but this is our new spinner. Just bought it, a brand new Wilmore, hydraulic driven and everything. No chain driven, but she's got hydraulic on her for on and off. That's nice, that's what we definitely wanted. But she's brand new, we needed one. So we got her now. My brother's gonna like that a lot. I already put the B&R Farm sticker on the back of her. But she's brand new. I definitely like to take this sticker they put on there off on the back. That way it just shows that. So, but she's set up for 30-inch rows. So if we want to put dry on for, on corn or something like that, we can, but we don't. We always do liquid. But that's all. There ain't much going on today. John Deere was supposed to have parts in for a mower. We've been 2 weeks trying to get parts for a bush hog through John Deere. And with all this nonsense going on with shipping and everything, it's been broke down for 2 weeks. So we got a lot of ditches and stuff to cut around in some of the corn acres that we did, and that's what we use. And for some reason, we can't get parts. They said they'd be in this morning when I talked to them yesterday. So my brother went down there. There was no parts in. They told him they'd be in tomorrow morning. So I don't know if they're messing with me just because of all the crap that happened with the drill, but I mean, it's, childish if that's how a company wants to do it or whatever. I don't know what's going on. So, or maybe they just can't really get parts. So they had it at another Deere dealership yesterday. They said it would be here this morning. It's not here. So it makes you start to wonder what's going on, but it is what it is. I don't run the mower anyway, so we'll get them whenever we get them. So anyway, I got a challenge for everybody. I saw Millennial Farmer was trying to get 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, and he was going to do a donation to the Farm Rescue Organization. I looked it up. It's a pretty good thing where they'll come in and they'll plant crops for farmers that are, went through a disaster. They help harvest it and everything. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So I don't have Millennial Farmer money, but if I can get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, Miss Eastern Shore Farmer and I will donate $500 towards that cause. So everybody help us out, because I actually looked it up and it is a pretty good idea to do stuff like that. And I feel like farmers, we should give back a little bit. We do a lot. If you look at the community, a lot of stuff that we do in our town is farmer focused, with the combine, blessing of the combines and stuff like that. So, you know, it'd be nice to do something for, you know, people. We don't really have a bunch of disasters around here, but, you know, we're all Americans. So it doesn't matter if we give it to somebody here or somebody in Maryland or somebody in a different state. We all should band together and at least help each other out, especially in these times, the way the world's going and the way our own government is. You know, I think now's the time that we band together more than anything. So 2,000 subscribers by January 1st, and we'll donate $500 to it. And I think it's a good cause, and if anybody else just wants to donate, look it up. You can Google it, and it shows you how to donate and where to donate to. And I think it's a good cause. So we're all farmers, we're all Americans, so I feel like we should all just, you know, be American, and that's the American way. So like, subscribe, see you later.